So with time, we need to realize that mind is basically not just a tool that you can use all the way you like. It has its rules, it has regulation, and it will try to bind you through its rules and regulation all the time. You can play around. You can play outside the scope of the mind allows you to, but that game will have consequences, and that consequences play out in a very brutal way if you don't act up right now. So the point is whether you should trust your own mind or not is a very difficult road, because if you are living your right life like you're supposed to, like in a good way, if you're helping others, and if you're joining hands, if you're being if you are, you're just being true to yourself in a very generous way, then what will happen is basically you can trust your mind. But if you're the way you treat others is basically your mind will treat you. So be very cautious. The way you treat the people you love and care about, the way you treat the people who hate you, this is how your mind will treat you in a very nutshell, because your mind sees everything, it understands everything. The way if you tap down on a weaker person, then if you get so in future if you go weak, your mind will treat you like it will treat you like shit as well. It will tap you down. So the point is very simple. The brain always learns, always understands, always try to get information. The brain is taking information 24 into 7. Brain is not stopping taking information. Even in our sleep, the brain is awake. Brain is making sure that okay we that it consumes most of the stuff around it. So and it more it consumes, more it learns. And what you are making your brain learn basically decides your fate, because if you're making it learn bullshit, then it will completely dismantle you. If you use if you will not use your brain like you're supposed to, in a good way, in a good manner, and in a helpful way, then your brain will treat you like shit as well. And that's how things goes. Like, brain treats you exactly the way you treat others. And I'm not saying be kind every time, but understand the fact that you have to be very brave in your own world. You have to take stands where you are scared to. You have to leave those stands where you're not supposed to. And I will I am contextualizing things a lot, because this thing fits in all the narrative. In the selfish narrative, it fits that be your own person. I'm not saying in a selfish way. If you are doing good things, it will help others too. If it's only helping you personally, then I will not count it as something helpful. It's very selfish. So yeah, try to understand the fact that okay, your brain is learning parallelly as you are living. Your brain is not stopping to thinking. The brain is not like you. Brain is 24 into 7 working tool. It understands everything, it works on everything, and it will continue to consume everything around it. So whenever you're taking a sip of coffee, a sip of cigarette, a sip of alcohol, or a sip of anything, the brain sees the and it gets attached to the most addictive thing it can find. So if it will find something else addictive, it will get attached to that. If it finds you addictive, it will get attached to that. If it finds cigarette addictive, it will attach to that. The brain attachment, you don't decide how the brain will work. If the brain will attach will find some attachment, it will stick towards it, and you will lose your focus in a very short amount of time. I'm not saying that don't do everything, but this is just like understand the value of detachment. You cannot control your brain once your brain gets attached to something. So yeah, that's it. These are basically attachment detachment issues that I talked about. And in future I will focus more and in a more elaborate way. Like, I'm not going to the gym for a very long time, so I don't feel very motivated. I'm completely working and then coming back home. That's what I'm doing. I think in future I will be focusing on me mentally, and then I will be able to express myself in a better way. Yeah, thank you, and nice to talk to you. I hope we get to have this conversation again. And yeah, Jai Shri Ram.